Hi guys, welcome to the Decor Laboratory. Wow, so it's been about a year since I started my balloon decor journey, and today I'm here to share with you 5 mistakes that beginner balloon decorators make that I made that I don't want you to make. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, so for point number 1, not using the right size of balloons. Friends, I know some of you will say, how can you not know that there are different sizes of balloons? I beg. I didn't know, and I know I'm not the only one, okay? But there are different sizes of balloons. There's 5-inch balloons, 10-inch balloons, 12 and 18. They are bigger sizes, but for a normal balloon garland, to get a nice organic looking balloon garland, you need just these 5, okay? For me, I made the mistake into thinking for some weird reason that if I just get a normal balloon, I can make it small, I can make it big, I can make it medium, whatever size. And friends, as someone who self-taught herself to learn how to do balloon decor from YouTube school, it was not easy for me on my first gig, okay? The balloons were just bursting in my face because I had no idea that you can't make a 10-inch balloon as big as an 18-inch balloon. So don't make that mistake. Know your balloon sizes, all right? Okay, so number 2, knowing or measuring the size of the balloon. Okay, so now you know that there are different sizes, but then also, how would you know that you've blown the balloon to its maximum capacity or you've underblown it, right? There are balloon sizes. If you've seen, they're like a square box with a different hole to know which one is to pass it through to get the exact size. That's okay. But me, I'll give you pro tips in case you don't have that or you can't afford that. You can use a measuring rule, check on the inches side, and look at how 5 inches looks like, how 10 inches looks like. You can gauge it. It works for me. It can work for you, or you can buy the measuring box. Or when you blow the balloon, once it begins to form a pear shape, know that you've overblown your balloon. It should always be round. If it's still round and it feels tight, you've most likely overblown the balloon's capacity. It should be firmly a bit bouncy when you hold it, roughly, yeah. So that's another way of looking at it. Now, 3rd point, favorites. Friends, don't use poor, cheap balloons. Hey, I can't overemphasize this enough. Don't use poor balloons. Don't use cheap balloons. Hey! It will put you in trouble. Oh. Those China mall balloons you've been buying for 10 cedis. It will all best on you. Friends, especially if you are you are a balloon decorator, an aspiring or a beginner balloon decorator, invest in quality balloons. People make that mistake into thinking that, balloons are cheap, balloons are this. So that's why when decor artists give people quotes for gigs, it's like, hey, it's prices. This, you don't know what it means to use a quality balloon to get a backdrop that will last for long. You need quality balloons, friends. Unless, of course, maybe you're just in for anything, but still, use quality balloons. Preferably ones that are in a pack that's branded, okay, to be safe. You got it, right? Now, number 4, avoiding your color theme or color schemes. Friends, you should always know the color theory you are using or the color theme. As much as possible, try to use 2 to 3 colors, okay, so that it doesn't look messy and all over the place. Also, if you want colors that match and look good together, you can look at the color wheel, okay. If you went to a good school, you would have done visual arts in junior high school, okay, and you would know the color wheel. So most of the times, you can try using complementary colors or colors that are opposite each other on a color wheel. Or if you want an easier way, you can also just go on Pinterest, okay, and search for inspos, which also work. Because sometimes you can see the person's technique is good, but the colors don't match, so it's looking all over the place. So don't skip the color theory. Always make sure that your colors are matching 2 to 3 colors. All right? Beautiful. Now, the last but not the least. not prepping your balloons for outdoor settings or decor. Friends, always prep your balloons for outdoor setups, okay? Because it's not every outdoor setup where you have access to electricity. So as much as possible, try and blow the balloons before you get there, or at least some of them, okay? And also, always have your balloon shine on hand, because what happens to balloons outside is that they tend to oxidize and they get this cloudy, matty look, which doesn't give that normal, shine that balloon has. So you should always have a balloon shine spray on hand to give your balloon a very nice, beautiful, and classy look. All right? Beautiful. All right. Which of these mistakes have you made before? Let me know in the comment sections. Subscribe